What is up, you guys? Ben German here with another video, and today we're going to be adding some new shit to a series that we already had, and tomorrow we'll be doing a brand new series. And in today's video we're going to be doing a third time the charm episode with a composition that a viewer commented in yesterday's video, which is all witches with a single golem. He didn't mention anything about spells, so I did choose 3 jump spells and a rage spell. And sadly we ran out of dark elixir. We did have to boost our dark elixir drills to finish off the composition for our live raid later on, and that helped us get the last 2 witches that we couldn't get anymore because we did run out of dark elixir. And the reason why we ran out was because we wasted 80,000 on these bad boys yesterday, and hopefully they are going to be beast as fuck and make us a little bit better in war because we're so garbage at attacking. But enough about my trash as the war skills. We're going to get into our first replay, which is against a Town Hall 9 with 500,000 plus in resources, not too bad, and 2,000 plus in dark elixir. That's going to help us get like a quarter of what we wasted in making all of these witches. The Arch Queen is going to go down on that mine, and the reason why we dropped her first was to create somewhat of a funnel for our witches to get into the center of this base and not wander around the outside. So now what we're doing is just sprinkling in some witches just in case there is a giant bomb there, and we can drop a jump spell on that elixir storage to get all of our witches into the center. And it is kind of an open layout on the beginning stages of this base, so that's going to serve good for our skeletons and our witches that do like open terrain. They don't like those wall enclosures. They get stuck there and get fucked up by those splash damage towers. What we're trying to do with the king is get him in front of the witches and the skeletons, so the splash damage defensive structures don't take out our skeletons, and especially don't take out our witches, because that's what make the skeletons. And now I'm looking down at my spells, seeing which one I'm gonna drop next, and I realized I forgot to drop my fucking golem. I was so upset when I realized that I forgot to drop that motherfucker, and I still dropped him to see if he would get in front of our queen at least. And we paused it here real quick just so you could see how much tanking our golem is doing back there. Good job, Ben, you are the best, honestly. And look at those skeletons getting fucked up while the golem could have been there taking the splash damage from that wizard tower, which is nothing for the golem, but the skeletons get one-shotted by that level 7 wizard tower. And we're gonna rage up our queen and the little bit of witches that we have in the center because we didn't jump our golem in time, and he is stuck behind the wall, so he's doing no type of tanking. We probably should have dropped the jump spell to get him over, but I wasn't thinking. I just wasn't thinking at the time. I mean, I was just in shock. I was like, how can I forget to drop Echo Ivan's fucking golem? He worked so hard to give me this golem, and I didn't make the most of it. And the queen is working on the gold storage, getting us all that gold. We have picked up 250,000 plus in resources, which is practically nothing for all the witches that we wasted. And we're finally getting some of that dark elixir back with the queen working on that storage. But that is going to be the last structure she is able to take out, because this wall is going to stall her and the mortar shots are going to get to her. It's not a lot of damage all at once, but a little bit of damage over time does build up against the queen. And the queen is going to go down with a couple more shots of this war that's being a fucking asshole to my queen. If the king was here, you know, being a good husband and shit, I mean, he'd be eating up these shots. But the queen is going to go down with this last mortar shot. 35 seconds left in the raid, and we were about to end it, but we see that the golem at the top is finally going to get to this wall, so we're like, fuck it, let's just let the raid play out. Like, I mean, what do I have to lose? And he is going to get to this wizard tower, and we're like, shit, there's only 14 seconds left. But when he gives his first blow to this wizard tower, we see it is below 50% in health, and he is a level 3 golem, so he should be able to finish off this wizard tower in the next 5 seconds if he could get a couple more shots off. One more shot, and just one more shot to get it down for the 50%, and it's not going to go down. 49% was achieved. And that is such a fucking shitty raid because our golem wasn't dropped in the beginning. It would have gone a lot better. We could have maybe even got to those gold storage at the bottom, but that's not how shit worked out. We did lose 16 trophies. We did gain 150,000 in resources, but that's fucking nothing. We wasted like 18 million bajillion fucking dark elixir on our witches. So fuck that raid. Let's just try to shake it off. And let's move on to our live raid, which is a 3rd times the charm attack. For those of you who don't know, you know, 3rd times the charm. Whenever you get the 3rd base, it's gonna be fucking good luck. No, I'm just kidding. But the series, what it's about is we're gonna press this find the match button and press the next button twice only, and that being the 3rd base, and that's the base we're obligated to attack. If it's a Town Hall 10, we have to 1-star. A Town Hall 9, we have to 2-star. And if it is a Town Hall 8 or below, we have to 3-star the shit out of it because we're a Town Hall 9. Come on now, like, if we can't fucking 3-star a Town Hall 8, I might as well quit the game, right? So we do have a couple Town Hall 10s in the first 2 searches, which is making me nervous because multi-target Infernos can destroy our witches. And we did get a Town Hall 9, so we are obligated to 2-star the shit out of him, even though he is pretty maxed out. And those high level walls at the bottom are kind of frightening me. But we are fucking YOLOneers, so we're going to attack from the bottom with all of our troops. And hopefully our wall breakers can break through this high level wall at the bottom, because it is I mean, my wall breakers are only level 5 and these walls are like what, maxed out. So we're gonna drop 2 on that, and I don't know how one of them got through it. It must have been an OPS wall breaker, been on some steroids and shit. So we're gonna drop our king and our queen just to make sure there's not any giant bombs there, because if there is, that would fuck up all of our witches. And fuck it, we're gonna drop all of our witches down, all 18 of them. And we have placed down every single troop that we have in our possession. This wizard tower is fucking up all of our skeletons, but it's not a level 7 wizard tower, so it doesn't one-shot the shit out of them. We're gonna drop a jump spell on that high level Tesla. Hopefully it doesn't fuck. Actually, Teslas don't do that much damage against, you know, a million fucking skeletons, so they're gonna burn through that Tesla. And we do have our king on the left side, which is pretty unfortunate. He's not going to be doing much tanking for our skeletons, except for that cannon, which isn't that big of a threat. Like, cannons and Teslas aren't that big of a threat to like barge and shit and like skeletons, but the wizard towers, archer towers, and the mortars are huge threats to all of your lower hit point troops like witches, skeletons, barbs, archers, and goblins. We drop a jump spell on that, the wizard tower, mortar, and where that Tesla once was or wasn't, I'm not even sure. And we'll just drop another jump spell right here on that Tesla at the top to get all of our witches over all of these walls. We're going to pick up the second star, 52% so far. And the witches at the bottom are fucking up the defending barbarian king. He just went down to all of those skeletons. He couldn't handle all of the skeletons. And we're looking around, and this should wrap up maybe in a 3-star if this wizard tower and mortar doesn't fuck off mate, get off of me witches. And they're not gonna get off. Holy shit, they're still taking shots. Our witches in the middle, and those are maybe gonna be actually, nah, I think we should be good without them, but still, fuck off, man. Leave my witches alone, they're mine. And it's gonna go down to those witches. I don't know what it's called when they, whatever the fuck they throw out of their sword, wand, not sword, what the fuck, whatever they have in their hands. That just took out the mortar. That's gonna take out the wizard tower alongside some skeletons as well. 83% has been achieved so far. And it looks like that air defense is looking pretty dangerous in the center. Look at it's planning something. I swear it is. And the queen is going to be targeting it just in case it has anything up its sleeve, and it is going to go down for 94%. The builders' huts are pretty much the only thing that are going to be left in this village. The Tesla has gone down, and that was the last defensive structure. And it doesn't look like anything is stopping us. The skeletons just destroyed that pink wall, and they're going to destroy those builder huts just like they destroy your girl. And that is 100% for Ben or the German, and that is 100% for the witches and all the witches around the world who are watching this video. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching your sisters destroying the shit out of a fuck ass Tahoe 9 who really didn't have a chance from the start. We are saving up gold for no apparent reason. Actually, there is a reason. It's because we're going to get our air sweeper from level 4 to level 5, and it does cost 4,800,000 to get that bitch up. And we are, I don't know why we're saving up elixir. That's just piling up by itself. I think it's the Lavalunian we've been doing. Not Lava, yeah, Lavalunian, because we do use minions. And we are using a couple rage spells and a couple haste spells that are really working out for me. And they're helping up piling up this loot, which is going to be great because we have nothing to upgrade, which really sucks. That's why I want to go to Hall 10 already, but I need to work on my heroes because they're ass. And I do need to work on my walls because those are ass as well. And that biatch is going to cost us 4,800,000 gold to upgrade. And that biatch is going to end today's video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, whatever the fuck you feel like commenting below. And subscribe for daily Clash of Clans videos. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. And don't forget to come back tomorrow and keep clashing with Ben.